Hello, people. What is going on? Welcome back to E20 Zone TV on this Tuesday lunchtime. I thought I'd do this video about Niclas Füllkrug wanting out of our club. Yes, the German doesn't want to be here no more. The PR merchant, the man who shouldn't have been here in the first place. He really shouldn't have done. But before I get started, please do smash a like on the video. Subscribe to E20 Zone TV. Hit the notification bell and all of that game. And I hope everyone is all well out there and all. Niclas Füllkrug is rumoured to want to leave in January on a loan or a swap deal, apparently. He just hasn't worked out. Simple as that. He should never have been brought here in the first place. Like, simply shouldn't have been brought here in the first place. I remember when we signed him, we was going after John Duran. We was all over John Duran. And all of a sudden, we changed like style, profile, everything on a player. And I was like, what is going on here? We've gone from a young, up-and-coming sort of striker in Duran, even though he's mad. Yeah, and he was mad. We was going after him, and he would have been a bit of a maverick at West Ham. To then go after Niclas Füllkrug, who, yes, he played for Dortmund in the Champions League final. Yes, he had got goals for Germany, and we went and signed him for about £27 million, which was a bit of a lot of money for a man in his 30s. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's had these sort of up and down moments with West Ham over the last over the last couple of years, really, and really and truthfully, like, he should never have been here. He should never have been here. Has he performed? No. Has he been fit? No. For me, he's always been a player that, like, has got too much to say. Has got too much to say. I remember when he come out after the Southampton game, home game, and started having a go at the players. I remember, like, the PR in the summer. And one thing with West Ham's media team is their PR is superb. Do you know what I mean? How they sort of blag it with the West Ham sort of community in regards of making players look great when they're not great, and they haven't been great for ages, is unbelievable. But obviously he wants out. Now, I think West Ham need to sell him. I think West Ham can't loan him or anything like that. I think we need the money for him. Who do we get to replace him? Now, there is one man that I would love to see at West Ham that I've been asking for really for the last 4 years, ever since I've done YouTube, and that is Ivan Toney. I think West Ham needs someone who's a natural born finisher, someone who knows the Premier League like the back of their hand, someone who I think would be the perfect replacement for Mikel Antonio. Now, obviously, Tony's out in Saudi. He's earning a bundle of dough, but he's going to want to come back on a loan deal, and I hope he's the guy for us. I really do. I hope he's the guy that, if West Ham are in a healthier situation than we currently are, he might come back and he might fancy it in East London. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think he's a perfect player for West Ham. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, going back to Füllkrug, where's it all gone wrong with Niclas Füllkrug? Now, obviously, he's a Tim Steidten signing, and when Moyes left, everyone thought Tim Steidten was going to be the Messiah. The 3 signings that Tim Steidten made in that Julian Lopetegui era have been up and down and non-existent. You know what I'm saying? Signed, obviously, Niclas Füllkrug, John Clare Todibo, who, I'm going to be honest, I'm very, very disappointed with. He had a good game the other day, but need to see more. And Lewis Guilherme, a player that we've had 3 managers now, and no managers really fancy this geezer. So, yeah, the Tim Steidten signing of Niclas Füllkrug was just another PR sort of stunt, to say the least. Let me know in the comment section below who you would like to replace Niclas Füllkrug. You've also got to take into account of where West Ham are going to be come January. Yeah, I'm expecting West Ham to be in the bottom 3 and maybe 3 or 4 points behind, right, come January. So we've got to be realistic in who we are going to be going after. I'm seeing links to Xerxes. I'm seeing links to Tony. I think Tony's the man. I think if you want goals, he brings goals. He brings that attitude, and he's going to play every game. Simple as that. So yeah, let me know who you feel would be the ideal player for West Ham to replace Niclas Füllkrug. And also, before I make a move, let me know what you thought of Niclas Füllkrug's time at West Ham. Listen, he's had injuries, right? He got injured against Aston Villa. I understand that in the FA Cup this year, been out for a long time. He got injured last September, and he was out for about 2 months, I think it was. He's been injury riddled at West Ham, but how would you assess his West Ham time? Do you know what I'm saying? For me, to round it up with Niclas Füllkrug, him wanting out of this club, it just hasn't worked out. It simply hasn't worked out. I don't think he fits what we're trying to do. I think he is just a PR merchant for me. Like, he's very good at selling the product. Do you know what I'm saying? But not delivering the product. So, you know, it is what it is on that. And I think sooner we get rid, the better we can start recovering the situation. West Ham's been a mess over the last 2 years. Like, simply been a mess in recruitment, in picking up players. And even under Sullivan's reign, currently right now, we still can't get a striker to come to the club and be a really, really good striker for West Ham United. It seems like we have to keep converting wingers into strikers because the striker front and West Ham United just go hand in hand. It's just crap. So, you know, it is what it is on that. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it on that. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to E20 Zone TV. Hit notification bell and all that game. I am going to be giving away some mystery boxes this year. So if you are a member of the channel and have been a member of the channel for a long time, you're going to be in with a chance to get a mystery box with signed memorabilia, signatures, and all sorts of stuff in there. You know, I've got in contact with a company, and they are going to look after me on that. And yeah, listen, yesterday I thought to myself, I'm having a day off, not doing no YouTube content. And after Sunday's result, I wanted to sort of enjoy the win because, if listen, West Ham don't win games often, so we might as well enjoy it while we can. But obviously, Saturday's a huge game. Saturday's the one for me. If West Ham go and beat Burnley, we might start to be turning the ship around. But with this club, and we all know how this club acts, one good result, and then it follows up with another inconsistent result. But I'm going to remain positive and see what happens and how we go from there. Anyway, that's enough from me. Take care of yourselves out there. Be safe, be well, be happy, be lucky. And I will see you again in the next one. Peace.